Welcome back to week 3 of Jumpstart to Recruiting. If you're watching the replay back, obviously just make sure you've watched week 1 and 2 as well, because all the weeks sort of flow into each other. And if you're showing up, thank you for once again showing up for yourself. This is your business at the end of the day. So we're here to guide you, but like if you want this, like you guys showing up and taking action, which you're doing, it's insane. I'm super, super impressed. How many of you? Oh gosh, we got 30 of you on tonight. It's epic. Alrighty, so let's have a look. Cool. So I wanted to show you guys just real quick before we get into recapping and what we're going to learn tonight. I want to show you guys a breathing exercise, and it looks a little bit funky, but I learned this from Tony Robbins like ages ago. And this exercise basically like fires up the meridians in our body and gets all this oxygen to the brain, so you can actually think clearer, focus more, and get better results. So I'm going to show you guys, you can do it with me. And then this is just something you guys can do anytime before you want to like jump on, hustle, focus. It's just like a cool little thing. So put your hands like kind of like in front of you like this, because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be tapping. Hopefully you guys see, you're going to be tapping your thumb across to your fingers like that. Right? So the idea is that you breathe in for 4. So you would go, so I'll just do the example. So in through your nose, so I've breathed in 4 times, and then I'm going to hold for 4. And then you breathe out for 4, but tapping, because this is really weird, but you have little meridians in your fingers, and that's like electricity, and that's energy. And then the breath is oxygen, and that mixed together gets you really alert. So this is what it would look like. Okay. So, and then I'm holding for 4, and then breathe out for 4. And it's nasal breaths. No mouth breath. So nasal breaths only. Why? Nasal breaths just, it's really like, kind of like looks funny, but you even like sort of flare your nostrils. It's like really like quick, deep breaths like into your brain. So let's all try it together because this will change your life. And once you know it, you can do it anytime. So we're breathing in. So hold for 4, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 4. And when you're doing it, you should actually feel not your chest moving, but your stomach should be going like, and when your stomach's going and you're breathing nasal breaths, that's when you've really got the breathing. So do you guys want to have one more turn just to do it yourself to get you really fired up so you're fully focused? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, you can shut your eyes if you like, and hold for 4 and breathe out for 4. Now, if you walk along doing this, like that, it just fires you up. Okay. Anyways, that's something cool I just wanted to show you guys. Looks really weird, but it actually works. It's amazing. So let's do a quick recap on what we did for week 2, just to see where everyone is at. So basically, week 2, we spoke about the 4 things that will literally change your life, which was gratitude, meditation, self-development, and exercise and nutrition. You guys have seen that DMO that Kat's just launched for October. She's starting it now. I'm starting it now. We're really going to go hard and level up, like just take things to the next level. So keeping that in mind, the Tony Robbins meditation that has manifested me anything and everything so far in life. Put your hand up if you've had a go at that meditation or tried it out. Make it like your mantra, and awesome, girls, love that. Keep doing it. And then what else did we do? So your IPA, the particular things to focus on. We even spoke about getting the Google Calendar app on your phone and booking in and blocking out times for income producing activities, which is really important because it holds yourself accountable, especially when it's all color coded. So some particular things that I thought would be really important for you girls to block out time for was inviting to op calls, prospecting, tagging and follow-ups, and then obviously your content creation. And between those 4 things, that's kind of all recruiting is. So blocking out those times. And if you don't have the Google Calendar app, get yourself another sort of little or written diary. It's kind of easy when it's in your phone because then it just repeats each week for you. So it kind of tells the universe, you're professional, you're taking this serious, you're going to make lots of money. And then the other thing we spoke about, I think I left you with this, and I'm not sure who had a chance to do this, was what would a perfect day in business look like for you? And that's where we were basically spending some time just journaling, and whatever came to mind, just writing out like what our perfect day would look like. Really good manifesting activity for you guys, just to start thinking like how big you want this business to be, how big you want your team to be, where you see yourself next year, next week, next month. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance yet to do that, do spend some time journaling what a perfect day in business would look like for you. Write down to what you're wearing, where your office is, all that kind of stuff. Alrighty, so let's get into, now today is going to be like just a lot of stuff. So we'll end with like something nice at the end, but yeah, so hopefully tonight's not too overwhelming. Okay, so this is something that Reagan actually shared, and I can't remember where I first saw this, but I wanted to bring this to your guys' attention because it's actually insane. The psychology behind it's really, really cool, and it's quite simple. So it's called the 137 method, and it's by this guy called Brian Fryer, who's like a top network marketing guru. Like he does heaps of actually, if you follow, he is on YouTube as, I think, Coach Fryer, maybe. But yeah, his name's Brian Fryer. I think he's Coach Fryer. I have to look later, but if he is, follow him on YouTube because he's got heaps of small little clips and videos of like insane, like for example, the responses for it's a pyramid scheme and different things like that, just short, quick videos. He's awesome. So the first step for the 137 method basically goes like this. So 1 is follow up in 24 hours. So you always want to follow up with someone within 24 hours if possible, because it's fresh in their mind. Anything longer after 24 hours, people start to just forget about the conversation. Like I can barely remember what I've had for breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, so follow up within 24 hours. And when you follow up within 24 hours, this is kind of a key part. You want to mention your previous conversation. So don't assume the worst. A lot of times we assume like, oh, they seen me, or they didn't reply, or they didn't read it, they're probably not keen. Don't assume that, because I might have opened your message and then I've gotten caught up with Dakota or Bob or dinner. Sometimes that just happens. So don't assume the worst. You actually don't assume anything at all. Just follow up with them as you would anyone. So an example goes like this. Hey, hope you're having a great day. I'd love to help you with any questions you might have about the business, products, or any way I can help you earn an extra income. So you're following up with everyone as though they're still a potential business builder, or they maybe want to be a product user. So never assume the worst. Okay, that's the main thing. Don't assume the worst. Follow up within 24 hours. Right, it's the first bit. 3 for the 137 method goes like this. You don't want to mention any previous conversations. So in this follow-up, it's not, hey, do you have any questions about the business, or are you still wanting to earn more money? This part, you're not mentioning that. This part's a little bit more like just chill, like, hey, just stopping by to say hi, or hey, just checking in to see how you're going, or how's the kids? This is just this is a chill follow-up. Okay. But this is kind of just like hi, I'm still here, but don't worry about business. I'm just saying hi, like just a check-in. So that's 3. I'm going to post this for you guys as well. I'll share it. And then 7, so it goes 137 method. The 7 part of this follow-up is FOMO, so fear of missing out, as we know, and it goes like this. So the 3rd time you're checking in with this person would be something along the lines of this. Morning, Leah. Just wanted to check in with you for the final time before crossing you off my follow-up list. A few weeks ago, you had interest in the business opportunity. I'm excited to share with you how you can take the next steps within your business. So the key part to this message is just wanted to check in with you for the final time before crossing you off my list to see if you were still interested. So you can kind of sort of like see how that would all flow. But this is following up 3 times with one person. So the first follow-up's within 24 hours. The next follow-up might be a couple of days later, and it's the casual chill, hey, just checking in, seeing how you're going, that kind of follow-up. And then if you're still not heard from them, the next follow-up might be a week later. And that's the, hey, I'm just checking in with you for the final time before I cross you off my list, And then And then that third time they're like, oh, yeah, I'm still keen. Don't cross me off. Hey, yeah, cool. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. So that's sort of, it's really, really clever. It works with like product sales, but especially like prospecting for business builders. So I'm going to send this screenshot into all the team chats and maybe save it in our training group as well. But I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. If you do that with anyone that's interested, I'd love to hear your results, because I've personally done it myself and tried it out, and it works amazingly. Like for some reason, the number 3, like following up with someone 3 times, it's a little bit of a magic formula. So yeah, give that one a go. Now I wanted to run through just different ways to prospect, because what I found is that people have come to me and said like, oh, like, you know, I can't find anyone, or, you know, different like excuses or reasons why they feel like they can't get people into their team. So let's just run through a couple of ways that you guys can prospect, because there's so many and I've probably not even included them all here, but I thought this would be really awesome. It's going to spark ideas for you. You guys can go and take action. And then when you bring people in and they're watching this video, it'll spark ideas for them. Oh, cool. Oh, I'll give that one a go. You know what I mean? It's because, yeah, there's so many people on the planet. So there's definitely no reason why we can't all build a team. Okay, so one way is finding people through hashtags. So this is really good if you're wanting to build in a specific location. Kat posted something in our training group about searching through hashtags, but pretty much it's going into Instagram. There's a hashtag button like in the main sort of explore page, and you can just type in different locations. You can even type in hashtags like, if you're a dog lover, you could put dog lover, and then you could search that hashtag and scroll through and find women with dogs, and then click on a profile and have a little stalk. And anything you want, you can hashtag. If you guys aren't hashtagging your biz photos, do, because that will also bring a greater scope to your content as well. So make sure you're adding hashtags. And if you don't know what hashtags to add, you can literally Google maybe women in business hashtags, most popular hashtags being used right now, and Google will literally populate you a list of hashtags that you can add to your photos or that you can search. Everything's on the internet. That's one way. Location tags. So if you're wanting to build a team within your area or nearby, there's a rule. I'm not really too sure what it's called, but my coaches said basically it's like the closer proximity you are with someone, this is like human psychology, the closer proximity you are with someone, the stronger and the better relationship you're going to build. So when you're in the room with someone, or when you're down the street with someone, that's why like those home parties and stuff worked really well. We build pretty much online now, because they've realized that even if you're behind a screen, but someone's still looking at your face and you're having that face-to-face conversation, yeah, the relationships are pretty much built now just as strong as they were if you're in the room. However, if you build closer to you, like, so first of all, start in your town, start in your state, and then when you've got a bit of a team there, you can kind of branch out to other countries. So location tags. What else have I got? Oh, okay. So niche related pages. So like, this is a really good one. You can do this on both Instagram and on Facebook. So let's just say it's Instagram and you're like women empowerment, or yeah, something like that. And then you type in women empowerment, and then you find all these Instagram, you know, how those Instagram pages that just have quotes and inspo and cool reels and stuff like that. If you go onto that page and then click the followers, so other women that are following that page, some of these pages have millions of followers. If you click the followers, you can literally go through that entire list of people, and they're more than likely other women who like inspiration, who are in business, who are on Instagram. So that's a really good way you can find people to click, and then you might follow their profile, like some pictures, start engaging with them. You might cold message them, whatever your approach is. So that's what you can do when you're on Instagram. Click the followers list. Maybe fitness. Okay, I've looked up a big fitness page. Then I click the followers and I see all the girls that are following this fitness page. And then that's one way that you can find people as well. Another way is, and I've spoken about this before, now this does take a little bit longer, but it is still super effective. It's joining local, or they don't have to be local, joining Facebook groups that are in a niche. So I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say, okay, I've joined a mum and bubs group on Facebook, and maybe it's a Brisbane mum and bubs group that I've joined. And then in this mum and bubs group, they probably are talking about all things from like local cafes or clothing that they like, whatever mum and bubs talk about. I should know because I'm one, but you know, I don't go to those mum groups because for some reason they scare me. But anyways, I could join this Facebook group. And what my plan would be is in this group, you want to position yourself as like a figure of authority. What do I mean by that? You would have to be posting every day or every second day, just like, hey guys, you know, I found this latest brand with blah, 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 or whatever it is, something that's relative to that group. You would post, and then what will happen is other women, other mums in that group would like, they might comment back, they might give you some feedback. It depends what you've posted. Maybe you've asked a question. And then as people are engaging and liking and commenting on your post, you could then click who's liked your post or click on who's commented. You could then add them as a friend on Facebook and message them, like private message them, like DM them outside that Facebook group. You can't advertise your business or like directly prospect in a Facebook group because you'll probably get kicked out because that's not what it's there for. But you can become a figure of authority, whereas someone that's always posting, someone that's always engaging, someone that's always building relationships, and then you can add them as a friend and then message them outside of Facebook. So let's just say I've been posting all week and by now lots of women are like commenting and liking, and then I'm like, I've added them a friend and I've flicked a message, hey, like, thanks so much for engaging, would love to connect. I might just say something like that. And then that starts the conversation, but in Facebook Messenger, it's obviously not going to happen in the private Facebook group. So that's another really good way that you can find women in your niche or in your area. You can build relationships. Some of these Facebook groups have like hundreds of thousands of women in them, like so many. So yeah, that's a really good way. It does take like a little bit longer because you're spending time building the relationship. But if you build like a good relationship, and they like you and then they're keen to make more money, they're most likely probably going to want to join the business. So that's one way. Obviously, there is running ads. So Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Pinterest ads, which I haven't yet tried. But there is this woman and she runs, I forget her name, but she runs it's called the Gold Digger podcast. She's got a huge following. She's actually a 7-figure earner within her niche. And she has a course that is specific for email marketing and Pinterest marketing. That's where she does all her ads. So I am not knowledgeable in Pinterest or email marketing, but that's how she does her ads. So there's so many ways on the internet. What I would recommend is like choose one thing and do that. My account won't let me run Instagram ads, like it's blocked. So I can't build that way. So I'm like trying all these different other creative ways, but there's so many ways that we can all keep building. So yeah, if someone is finding that Insta ads aren't working for them, I actually think I'm going to give Pinterest a try. I've actually just not really spent enough time on it yet, but I really want to try out Pinterest. Or I heard TikTok is meant to be really good too, but yeah, I don't build on TikTok. So what else have we got? Oh, the other thing is, if you're spending money on ads, like if you're spending money on your Instagram ads and they're not blocked, by all means, keep doing it. But to boost your ads, so let's just say I'm running an ad on Sunday, Monday. On Sunday and Monday, you want to make sure that your stories are relative and you're posting at least 3 times a day and you're posting about the business. Because if someone sees your ad up, they're going to click on your profile and they're going to click straight to your story. So you want that to be, boom, another exposure. You want to pay, probably a pay up on your story. Maybe a biz story, testimonial, something like that. So just make sure to get the biggest bang out of your buck when you are running ads. Make sure your stories are active for the business, because people always click on your story. If you have nothing on your story, or it's just like you walking your dog. When you're running ads, that's probably, yeah, you just want an extra business exposure. It's just going to make more people click through your ad and want information. So yeah, just keep that in mind. When you're running ads, always make sure your stories are also talking about the business. So yeah, even if you're just running your ad for like 2 days or something like that, just be like, all right, I'm going to make sure I post morning, midday, and night. So I keep getting pushed to the front, push to the front, because when someone freshly posts on their story, you know how the little circles like push forward on Instagram. So that's just a tip that I learned from a girl. She said you'll always get higher click-throughs for your ad if your stories are active and relative to the business, like relative to whatever it is that you're trying to promote. So for you, it would be the business. The other way you can prospect is direct outreach, which is essentially cold messaging. So you can go through like your hot, cold, and warm market. So your hot market is like, your close family and friends but you could pretty much just have a conversation with, that you could pick up the phone and call. So that's like where some people start. Then your warm market is like people that are kind of like maybe friends on Facebook. You sorted them, you might have met them once or twice, where you would like go through your Facebook friends list, your Instagram friends list, LinkedIn, Snapchat, whatever it is. That's your warm market. And then your cold market is where you're messaging complete strangers that you don't know at all. Like, I got into this business by a cold message. So cold messages don't work on everyone, and they might not work on a lot of people. But if you just so happen to message the right person, like me, who was looking for an opportunity to work online, well, then you might just get the perfect person. So I don't want to say cold messages don't work, because I think they do. Like, because I responded to a cold message, and that's how I joined the business. So if you're feeling like you're running short on people and you just really want to grow your business, I just say go hard, go through your Facebook friends list, go through your Instagram list, go through your contacts on your phone, and start there, because you'll have a whole pool of people that you can reach out to. Alrighty. Oh, that's okay. So I've got here, turn customers into business builders. So that one pretty much speaks for itself, where someone loves the product so much that they've had epic results, that they're pretty much already recommending to their friends to use the product, where it's like, hey, well, if you're already recommending this product to your friends, you might as well join the business and make some money doing it. Okay, this is a good one. So with the opportunity calls that we have running, you can tell your prospects to invite a bestie to the opportunity call. So this is pretty much kind of like getting your prospect to prospect for you. Like, hey, yeah, come along, invite your bestie, like, or get some friends on with you. Like, you're more than welcome to like all listen in. And sometimes girls actually feel more comfortable when they can bring their friend along, when they can have someone with them. So this is not going to work for anyone, but some girls will be like, oh yeah, I'd love to bring my friend and we'll both listen in. And so then the person that you've prospected has now prospected for you. So that can actually work really well. Word of mouth is so powerful. So even if you want to add that into your template, or next time you go inviting people to the Wednesday opportunity calls, send a voice note. Hey, yeah, you're more than welcome to invite a bestie, bring a girlfriend along, like listen in. You guys can all make money online. And then sometimes they will reach out to their friends as well. So that's a good little one. Okay. So another one is you can ask your friends and family to share your posts on Facebook or Instagram. So anything that you post on your Facebook wall, your Instagram wall, your stories, etc., you can actually ask family and friends, say, hey, do you mind like sharing this recruiting post for me on your wall, and just say, I'm looking for people right now. And you can even write the text, you can even show them what you'd like to post, or it can literally just be your post on your Facebook wall and they've clicked and they've shared. Or it could be something that you've posted, like maybe your little ad template flyer that you've posted on your Insta story, and you've reached out to some friends and said, hey, do you mind like sharing my my little flyer on your stories for me? And more than like most of the time your friends will be like, yeah, sure, and they'll share it for you, because then you're reaching their whole audience. and they're prospecting for you because one of their friends will be like, hey, what was that thing that Alicia's doing? Like, can I get some more info? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, reach out to friends and family. Don't be shy to ask. I know a lot of the time we're a bit like, we feel awkward asking, but you have got nothing to lose. Like, you're not going to know. So getting your friends and family to share anything of yours on Facebook story, Insta story, their Facebook walls. Word of mouth is so, so powerful. This is network marketing. We're literally just networking with people. So it's a great way to tap into other people's networks. All right, what else have we got? Actually, I don't have too much information on this one, but my coach is even built on LinkedIn. What the heck? I am not on LinkedIn, so I'm not going to really go into that one. But if you're on LinkedIn, maybe that's another way that you can connect with even more people. Going to physical networking events. So things just like biz meetups, long lunches, mums and bubs play groups, all of that kind of stuff. Obviously, that's very limited for a lot of us that are in lockdown, but that's not going to be forever. So hopefully at the end of the year, things will be opened up pretty much for all of you guys. But yeah, obviously in-person physical events. Yeah, there's a lot of mums and bubs groups happening. So that's a really good way to network as well. And lastly, always have samples handy on you, like when you're going out and doing things. Because I enrolled Dakota in swimming lessons, and we've got like a little group of about me and maybe 4 other parents and their kids, and we're going along every week, like every Friday morning we go along, and like, you get to know these people. And this woman's like, like, what do you do? And I said, working on social media, and then I also like have an online health and wellness biz, and she's asking me like about the products, and then I was talking to her about the juice and stuff, and she was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Do you have like a card or a sample? Like, I'd love to try it, kind of thing. Because I was telling her like how it helped me like after having bub and stuff. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I've had this conversation with so many people just organically whilst I've been out, because it's very, very common for people to say, oh, what do you do? Like, think about it. No matter where you are, people go, oh, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? So then you can say, oh, I run my own online health and wellness business. And I actually help women monetize their social media. Like, what is your elevator pitch? Because you got to know that. You really got to let it roll off the tongue and be really confident behind it. Because people are like, oh, that's really cool. Or you help people monetize their social media. Like, or, oh, you have an online health and wellness business. Like, what are your products? And you could be like, they're these. And you could have a couple on you. So now all the mums, and I'll have to keep you guys posted. Now all the mums at my swimming group want to try the Tropical Blast juice. So I'm going to bring some samples for them all to try. And I know they're going to love it. So then they'll most likely become customers, and maybe they'll want to join the business side of things too. Like, they're very quick combos, because obviously I'm trying not to interrupt the swim coach, but I saw that was a really cool example. And this has happened to me multiple times. I've prospected someone when I was buying my coffee through drive-through. She got into a chat with me. I was waiting for my coffee. She's like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, well, oh. And I was like, add me on Instagram. And then she wanted to try a sample, but I didn't have any in my car. So I'm like, okay, this is the universe telling me that I need samples on me at all costs. Because when you give someone a sample, like a physical thing, it just really affirms like, hey, this is my business. Here's a sample. Like, maybe, oh gosh, maybe we even need cards or something done up. I don't know. But yeah, have samples on you, ladies, because it's just a very organic conversation. And then to add to that, know your elevator pitch. So they say your elevator pitch is your one line, one sentence of what you do. So when someone says, oh, what do you do? You can say, your option could be, oh, I run an online health and wellness business. What do you do? Oh, I help women monetize their social media. I help people earn an extra stream of income from home. Like, what feels natural and organic to you? Start saying it, write it down, and so then when someone asks you, it just flows off your tongue. And then when people sort of hear you so confidently say it, they'll most likely be like, oh, cool. Like, I'd love to hear a little bit more about that. Because you might actually say to them, oh, are you looking to earn an extra stream of income, or are you just curious? And then they'll be like, oh, I'm just curious. Or they'll say, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind an extra stream of income. And it's a good way to like open up that conversation. So write down your elevator pitch, keep those samples on you. I know I ran through that really quick, but you guys can watch that back. It's just so many different ways to reach out and connect with people, because that's what this business is, right? Okay, how are we going for time? 30. Okay, so this next one, I got this off Megan. She sent it to me, who is the triple diamond in Scotland that like got that real bougie home and all the cars. She's so cool. She's such a sweet girl. Anyway, she gave me this thing that she did with her team. It's like a cool activity how you can get customers and reps in one go. I think I did share or post this, but I wanted to do a refresher just because I think this is such a cool thing. So let's run through it. Yeah, so I'm going to share this in all of the training chats afterwards. I'll share it in GGG training group too. So essentially, it's similar to what I was saying before about asking like your friends and family to put up a post for you, like, hey, can you put up a post for me? But it goes like this. So message all your friends and customers. So any customer that has ever purchased a product off you, message all your friends and customers and ask if they will put up a post for you that will really help your business. So you would write the post for them, all ready to go. I've got the example post here, which I will send you, all ready to go. And make sure when they're posting, say on their Facebook wall, make sure when they're posting for you that they tag you in it. You really want you to be tagged in it so that when people see it on their wall, they can click your tag, confirm that you're a real person, see what's going on your page, all of that kind of stuff. Same for Facebook or Insta, depending on how they share it. So an example would be, let's just use me. So my friend Isabel and I actually did this with one of my girls. I'm not sure if Nell's on, but she has had insane results from the products, like really, really good product, really good results. And I basically said to her like, hey, would you be keen to like share a post on your Facebook wall with your results basically of the business? And I had written the post for her as well to make it really simple. So before and afters, whether they're her results and she's comfortable with sharing them, or if they're not, that's fine, because a lot of people aren't comfortable with sharing their before and afters, which is totally fine. We have so many before and afters from our customers that they've given us permission to share and to use, or you would have your own results that they could. So there's a before and after post that they could use. It doesn't have to be their own results. So they would tag. So my friend Isabel introduced me to this healthy weight management coffee, and she's had insane results. Check out her before and afters or something like that, right? Then this is the really cool thing. So now once they've done that for you, an interest starts to roll in, because when somebody posts on their Facebook wall or their Instagram for the first time, these before and afters, and I'm sure you guys probably had this as well, when you do that first post and people see it for the first time, your friends or your friends like on your Facebook or Instagram get really excited. They're like, what is this? Like, what are these products? I need to know, like, what's the fuss all about? So when they start to get interest on like the post that's not on your wall, that's on someone else's, like your friend or family that's posted it for you. So now is the ideal time to say to them, well, thank you so much. Look at all the interest / orders you have generated, because, and this literally happened for Nell. She posted it. People started commenting, hey, Nell, what's these products? Hey, Nell, can you send me some more details? Hey, what are these products that you've been taking? So it wasn't even posted on my page. It was from one of my customers that had epic results. And she just posted it for me to do it. She's like, yeah, sure, no worries. Like, I'd love to do that for you. She wasn't even a part of the business. And so many women in her network wanted to try the product. So then I said to her, hey, this is all I do. We sell the product. You can actually keep those sales as well. Look, you can do this business too. Would you be keen to give it a go? And she said yes. And she came in at Ruby. Do you know what I mean? So by doing this, you're opening yourself up to a whole new audience. It's customers and potentially a rep, like a business builder in one, because you're showing them that, hey, this is all we do. We just share on our social media. So I've written this down because I know I kind of like brushed over it all, but yeah, I've got the exact template from Megan that I'll share. But I reckon if you guys give this a go, reach out to any customers, friends, and family that have had epic results or that just want to share for you. And when they post, they tag you and you give them the post written and the photos to add to it, which actually, so you message all your friends, customers, etc. So my friend, get them to tag you, important part. So they verify that it's you. This is just an example post where she's putting a little bit, Megan wrote a little bit about the products, etc. And then, yeah, comment below for more information and to be included in her next order. So that's where you're encouraging people, you're doing a call to action, you're encouraging people to comment below. But the cool part is this next bit that says once posted. So now that they've done that for you and interest starts to roll in, now is the ideal time to say to them, wow, thank you so much. Look at all the interest / orders you've generated. This is literally all I do to make money online. Post a status on social media. And then what has she got? We can see that you would be good at it and would make money with all the interest you've got here. Would you be interested in giving the business side a go as well? You can keep all the profit. So yeah, it's just a cool way because a lot of people doubt themselves and really don't. They're like, oh, like I wouldn't be able to sell products. Like, oh, I wouldn't be able to do this, that, the other thing. But when you ask them, hey, just do you mind sharing something for me? And they do it as a favor for you. And then suddenly they see all the interest roll in. They're like, oh, actually, maybe I could do this. And you've kind of like, you've given them that aha moment. So I would encourage you to go through your customers, your friends list and stuff like that and see who you could reach out to and get sharing for you, because it could really open you up to an epic audience. So I wanted to, today, I just wanted to finish off tonight with a bit of a manifestation prayer that we're going to do together, some group affirmations, and just seal it all in, all this that we've learned, because yeah, I hope you guys are really focusing on your intention that you made in the very first week. I'm really keen to see you guys' results. I'm going to get a song on just to really set the mood. Oh, and next time before you hustle, please do the breathing exercise and give it a go. Because it's scientifically proven to get oxygen to your brain and like fire up your meridians. So you're like more focused. It'll just get you better results. Really, the main thing from this that I want you to do is reach out to family and friends, get friends prospecting for you. It's genius. So take a deep breath in, get yourself nice and comfortable. And let's seal off tonight super positive. So these are a couple of affirmations for manifesting. So if you guys want to put one hand on your stomach and one on your heart, and we'll just like really connect yourself. And as I say these affirmations, you can say them out loud back, or you can say them in your mind. It's really completely up to you, but it's the energy that you bring with it and the thought that you connect it that will help it to manifest. So affirmations for manifesting. I can give you guys a copy of these too. I trust that my faith in the universe will gift me with all that I need in life. I'm going to do each one twice. I trust that my faith in the universe will gift me with all that I need in life. I call on the universe to answer my prayers and guide me on the path of abundance. I call on the universe to answer my prayers and guide me on the path of abundance. I put good energy out into the world, knowing I will receive good things in return. I put good energy out into the world, knowing I will receive good things in return. I am a magnet for positivity, abundance, and blessings. I am a magnet for positivity, abundance, and blessings. My mind is focused and I am ready to receive positive outcomes from the universe. My mind is focused and I'm ready to receive positive outcomes from the universe. I visualize my dream life and watch as it manifests into reality. I visualize my dream life and watch as it manifests into reality. I'm going to give you guys a copy of these so you can add these affirmations in and really just start manifesting. We're going to finish off with a prayer together because this is an energy exchange, and all of our energy right now, when we do this prayer together, will be stuck in this recording. So anyone else that comes along and watches the replay, they're going to pick this up too. So this is a really cool, powerful thing that we're doing. We're gifting this to ourselves and to all of your future recruits that you're going to be bringing in. So where is the prayer? This is actually a manifestation prayer. So start thinking about your intention that you set in week 1 and what you wanted to bring in. Start sitting in that intention. Alrighty, so close down your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. I'm going to do 3 breaths. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more breath. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay. So say this with me in your head. I pray and ask the universe to help me achieve my goal of, insert whatever your goal was. Please help to remove any issues that are in my pathway and heal these areas as I focus clearly on this end result. I acknowledge and take responsibility for everything. That I express outward and focus inward as I allow for these changes to come into my life. I thank you for all of the positive energy, and I am open to receiving this and sharing this in all areas of my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Alrighty. And so it is. I'm so excited. Guys, when your intention or whatever it is that you've manifested comes to be, you'll have to let me know. I'm really excited. And so thank you for attending, girls. Big love to you all. Good night.